Can I tell a story?
Yeah.
This past Sunday, did I tell? No, I met this guy. Right, he has a cello on his back because there's only one cello teacher around, and so obviously I was like, oh yeah, hey, nice to meet you. I'm HoTin, and then his name is I'm not gonna say his name. He grabbed my number. He texted me all of a sudden. He goes, "Hey, you want to come to church with me on Sunday?"
Are you going
Right away I write, "Yes." No one asked me that before.
That's great.
No one asked me that before, and I fucking love it when I just don't know why. And so I go with him. He's all dressed up. He's in his tie. He's wearing a suit, black socks, black tie. Right? It's Texas is what 100 degrees. I'm wearing a red shirt, a blue hat, fucking Birkenstocks, right? Shorts. All right. So he's like, "Oh, you look nice."
Wait, is this
with a
your
little
first time
sarcasm.
going to church?
Yeah, I didn't. Dude, you think I go to church?
Oh my god.
Look at me. You think I go to church?
No.
I know you don't.
I've been to church once with Miss and I just remember all the.
We went to church. Remember we went to the church?
Oh, that's right.
We did. You just sat there while I was on my phone.
That's right. But I mean,
So you went to
I did a service once before, right? I really remember the nuns splashing fucking water on my forehead. And then so I went this time. I get in the car. We talk. He's from Singapore. We talk, right? And then we get to the church. Now, so this is Dallas church. So I didn't know this was the thing. All the women are on one side. All the men are in the front. Have you guys encountered that kind of church before?
No, I
No.
haven't.
I go in, everybody is white. No big deal. No offense. Love white people. And I go in, everybody's as dressed up as they can. This is Sunday service where it's 10 a.m. Okay? I sit down with him. Now, while walking to the seat, everybody's staring at me as if it's already there. It's a living hell to look at me. I'm Asian. I'm probably much fucking for the
You
Asian.
fucking showed
I
him.
have no
You
idea.
showed him in Birkenstocks.
So I get in my seat. This white old dude fucking raises the thing. It's electronical now to raise the bar.
What?
The pole.
Did you go to a mega church? You went to fucking Joel
Like
Osteen.
it went up for the creation.
You went to the fucking mega church.
So
You went.
he speaks for a little bit, around 10 minutes. Now, I had no idea, but the guy, he was sitting next to me and explaining, for today's church, people get to testify. It's a testimonial church.
Okay. Testify about what?
Like anything.
Okay.
So now this guy walks out, and I'm telling you, it's one of the most intense experience I've ever encountered in my life. I was not expecting this. This guy goes out. He starts. You can see from his, like, he's shaking, right? This guy, his whole speech was in between crying and screaming.
Oh my god.
He's saying shit like, "You guys, Jesus is real. I was beat up by my brother. My nose was broken. I almost gave myself in." Like, crazy shit. And he's totally serious about it. And I was just sitting there like, fuck, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? He's like, "I drank alcohol. I did so much drugs. I didn't believe in Jesus. I didn't do conversion." And dude, I started sweating, right? Okay, now he's over. He's crying and shit. Now a second guy comes in. This guy is one of the most jacked dude I've ever seen in real life. He's jacked. He starts by saying the deepest voice you've ever heard. "I've been to some dark places in the past few years in my mind." Right away, I know what the fuck he does for a living. Obviously, he's a killer. No one fucking talks like that. It's the deepest. He's like, "I've been to the dark place, and I think I'm still in the dark place." We need to fucking call. obviously he kills people for a living. And I'm not telling you, I got the chills when he started speaking.
Oh my god.
But dude, I'm telling you,
Dude,
and then,
I have the fucking image in my head of you sitting in the seat surrounded by white people in suits.
everybody's looking. And I'm right there going, and like I'm asking. Oh shit! I just said his name.
It's fine.
It's okay.
I'm like, what is conversion? What is the scripture? Because they're saying like, I didn't do scripture for 30 days, guys. And
Are you sure you? What church did you go to?
Yeah, so it's not right.
Heaven's Gate.
It's not. This is not even the crazy part.
Jehovah's Witness.
So at 11 we end. Right, it's a 2-hour service, so we only did half of it. And as
Okay.
we're about to leave, there's this wall in between men and women, and it's starting to shut off. How fucking crazy is that? So I asked him, hey, there's a wall that's clothing between the man and woman. What's going on with that? He's like, oh, it's okay. We're done. We're just here for the first hour, right? So I go, oh, okay, yeah. So I leave as quickly as I can.
What happens when the wall closes?
I have no idea.
That's so
And
scary.
I'm not making this up.
I feel like
Dude,
I feel like this
they
is
have.
this
Yeah.
is so Jehovah's Witness. Like
Yeah,
it's like
I feel like they have like probably, dude. Honestly, in those they probably have like those huge like orgies, like on the table and shit. I mean, and all kinds of shit goes on there.
Dude.
yo.
Oh, also, when there was this one part when the like church boys dressed up and shit, they give out like little cups of water for you to take.
Okay.
So I take the cup of water, I drink it, and then I made a joke to. I go, oh, because it's very small. I'm like, oh, it's like taking a shot, huh?
No, why would you do that?
No laugh. No laugh.
No, I think okay, I could be wrong,
Like
but
I think he thinks it's offensive that I made that.
I
joke.
think they're Jehovah's Witnesses.
What is that? What's
They're
that?
like really extreme. I don't know how to explain it, but they're very extreme. Are they
Yeah.
Catholic or Christians? They're so extreme. Like they're
Yeah.
not allowed
They're
to
very
lie.
fervent. They're very fervent.
Yeah.
So get this. We go back in to the car. He's driving me back to school, right? He goes, oh yeah, I was a missionary in Singapore for 2 years. I didn't know what missionary mean. So I just go, oh, that's cool, man. I love Singapore. They have good zoo because they have the 3 street zoos that's connected. I said the ticket was real expensive though. And then so he's telling me now, hey, so when do you wanna when do you wanna come back?
He's trying
I
to
said,
fucking
oh,
initiate
come back to
He's
what?
trying to convert you,
And
Yoro.
then he's like, aren't you interested in learning more about God? I'm like, oh yeah, very interested. So he goes, so are your parents Buddhist or what? I'm like, oh yeah, my parents are Buddhist. And he was like, hey, because I texted him my home address, right? Because that's where he picked me up. He goes, I live around you. Since you
Ew.
are going to the school by bus every day, I can just drive you. Now, this is where I realized, oh shit, I'm drawing the line now. I'm like, fuck, I need to get rid. I go, no, I love the bus rides, cool AC. I'm friendly with the bus driver, just making up shit. And he said, oh, okay. And then, yeah, that was crazy. He wants me to go back, and then we finally get to school. He's like, so I'll see you next Sunday. I go, yeah, can't wait.
Why would you say that?
Let me tell you this. He's never going to see my ass ever again in his life. Okay?
You already made the alcohol joke. He wants you to come back so you can just like no more.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
but
were
I'm never
almost
going back
fucking
there.
converted.
I'm never going back there.
You almost end up in a fucking polygamy.
I think that might have he might have been a Jehovah's Witness, like straight up.
Dude, that is nuts.
That is so crazy. You have to avoid them. They're fucking crazy.
Like I went back home, I looked up missionary, I looked up all these like it's not common for church to have girls and boys separated.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was like, oh, this is cool, dude. I love this. This is cool, man. Like when I walked in, this how I was, dude, this is awesome.
You and your Berks.
It's like
Yeah, no, I was so happy, dude. I was having the time of my life when I was in. I was like, dude, fuck, thank you. I'm coming in here every Sunday, bro.
Yo.